Okay, Assalamu alaikum everybody. Welcome to our, it's Thursday today. Welcome to our Thursday class. And today we are going to mark the fact that it's Masih Maud Day by starting with this dua here, which is a dua that was revealed to the promised Messiah back in November 1905. Okay, and I'm going to choose somebody to follow with me, but I would like everybody to follow along with us. Okay, so it's file 821.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, darling. Okay, I'm going to read this dua here. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to read it, and then you follow with me, and all students follow along with us, okay? A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
Well done. Rabbi
Rabbi
allimni
alimni
allimni
alimni
ma huwa
ma huwa
khairun
khairun
indak.
indak.
Well done. Would you mind reading the English translation down here for me?
Yes. Oh my Lord, teach me what is best for me in your knowledge.
Well done. Fantastic. Okay, thank you so much. I am now going to put you onto mute for a second. Okay, just a brief thing about this dua. As I said earlier, this was a dua that was revealed to the promised Messiah back in November 1905, and it can be found in this book here, Tazkirah, which is a collection of dreams and revelations of the promised Messiah. And this dua, you can read it at any time when you're doing any sort of learning, whether you're at school doing GCSEs, whether you're going to be sitting your SATs, any sort of learning. It's a dua that the promised Messiah had revealed to him, and it's a very good dua. Okay, so without further ado, we are going to now start our lesson with, let me find the right PDF. Here we are. Okay, yesterday, my fellow teacher went through this particular lesson, Fatha, which is the short stretch, also known as a Zabr in Urdu. And she did reach here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select a student, and because you've already been taught how to pronounce the sound that the Zabr makes, I'm going to ask some student to read out to me. So let me just choose student A23. Okay, at file A23. Can you hear me? Assalamu alaikum. Hello, at file A23.
Hello?
Assalamu alaikum, darling. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, well done. And you can see the screen where I've got exercise 5.4?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. So what we're going to do is we're going to read from this word, and we're going to read along the lines, and I will point like this, and you read the word as you think it should be read, okay? So let's go.
Ba.
Yeah.
Taba.
Okay, well done. Okay, that's fine. Kataba. Repeat for me. Well done. Okay. When you first read it, you stretched it. You went ga, da, ba, which is actually not bad because the proportions were all the same. And what you needed to do was just speed it up a little bit. And at the end, you read it just right. Get that back. So let's move on to here.
Ba la ya nga.
Okay, I can't quite make out this particular letter in the red. What did you say here?
Ra.
Well done. Okay, so now that you've sounded them out, put them all together.
Balaga.
Well done.
Balaga.
Excellent. Balagha. And again?
Balaga.
Well done. Okay, here?
Kataha. Kataha.
Okay, I didn't quite hear. Let me just put my volume up in case it's my end. This first letter, what did you say?
Ba da ba.
Okay, this letter here, are you saying ba?
Ha.
Okay, fantastic.
Fataha.
Excellent. Okay, fataha.
Fataha.
Excellent. Okay, here?
Shajara.
Excellent. And one more time, a little bit more fluent.
Shajara.
Excellent. Here? This letter here, darling?
Wa.
Okay.
Wabara. Wabara.
Okay. Because the sound is coming through a little bit distorted, I'm not quite sure what letter you read here. One more time.
Swa. Ba. Ra.
Okay, and more fluently?
Swabara. Swabara. Swabara.
Okay, well done. Okay, now when you read all of these combinations, you read them really, really well. The timing was very good. Everything was in proportion. But here, in this letter here, you didn't pronounce it properly, and that threw your timing off a little bit. What you did was something that actually is quite common. You pronounced it as a swa. You added in a wow sound into it. Now, if I show you, let me just bring up here. Okay, this is back a few days ago we did this lesson. Okay, this is the letter that you've just read. It's a sod. Okay, and I don't know if you can make out, but underneath you can see all the sounds that make up this letter. There's a sa and an alif and a dal. Okay, there's no vowel in there whatsoever. So not right to say swad. It's only right to say sod. Okay, so if we now go back to listen. What is that noise, darling?
Sabara.
Okay, well done. Okay, so another thing, you just said sabara. This is a fat letter. Let me bring you back to where is it? Yeah. It was here. Okay, let me just move down and I'll show you where I did keep you these. I don't know if you remember, but I went through these letters last week. It was on Monday. Okay, and these red letters, I explained that they're what we call thick and heavy sounds. Okay, and they're different to the other letters. And so what we do is when we read them, we round our mouth. Okay, and that makes the sound thicker and heavier. So this is the letter that you're reading, and you have to read it as a so. Okay, round your mouth and say so.
So.
Okay, well done. So now we'll go back to. Okay. So now see if you can put that together. Yeah, don't add the wow in. Make this the fat and round letter, and see if you can read that again.
Sabara. Sabara.
Okay. Sobara.
Sabara.
Okay, well done. That's much better. You need to practice on this letter, okay? Don't add in the vowel sound onto the sod, okay? And make it round and fat. Sobara. Sobara. Okay, well done. Okay, fantastic, darling. Thank you so much for your help. Make sure you practice overnight. Practice on that particular letter. And if you're finding that that one letter, you're finding it difficult to make it round and fat, practice on all of them. Okay, and if you listen to Monday's lesson on the recording, you'll see how to make thick and heavy sounds and how to make thin sounds. Okay, so I'm going to, okay then, darling, and I'm going to just mute you now. You were 821, yeah?
23.
Okay. Oh, okay, fantastic. Where we are, here we are. Right, okay, so now I'm going to choose another atfal, and we are going to choose 826.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, darling. Okay, so we are going to now read this line here with yourself, okay? And you were taught this lesson yesterday, so I'm hoping that you've practiced and that you've got these sounds within your belt. So let's have a go. Let's start here where I'm pointing to.
Ba.
Well done.
Ka.
Mm-hmm.
Ra.
Okay, and now put, and again.
Bakara.
Okay, well done. See this letter here, again, it's one of those letters that you have to make round and thick and heavy. And so the way to do it, that's it, excellent. So you go for it. Let's go again.
Bakara.
Well done. Okay. Now see this ba, when you're trying to make the qaf fat and heavy, the ba then automatically, you can't help it. It becomes ba, ba. But it isn't a fat letter. It's a ba. Baqara.
Bakara.
Well done. Okay. Now here.
Ra. Fa. O.
Oh, very nice. You got that letter spot on. Okay. No need to practice on that one. Here we go.
Qa. Na.
Okay. One more time.
Za.
Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. This letter here is actually quite tricky because sometimes people think, oh, it's a lam, but there's a dot. Then they think, oh, no, it's a ra. No, it's a za. It can get quite confusing. Let me just take you back to when I taught you about these letters. And it was, I think, was it on this one? No, was it on that one? Let me go back to... combined letters, that's it, yeah. Okay, so let me just show you that letter again, okay? And if you're having difficulty with it, chances are everybody else is having difficulty as well, okay? And let me just show you again. Here we are. That's that letter that was quite naughty and tricky. This is the letter that you're reading, okay? It joins on to the letter from before, from behind, and it comes up and it curls round, okay? It has a dot on the top. And I just want to show you.
Sorry.
No, don't need to be sorry whatsoever. Okay, we're all here to learn and I'm here to teach. And so that's what I'm going to do. See this letter here, that's a lam. Now, I can see why you thought it might have been a lam because it's got this curl here, okay? But the lam's got a long, long, stretchy bit here. And if you now look back at that other letter, this one here, okay? And this letter here is a dal, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to this lesson here. No, is that the letter? No, it isn't. It is lesson 4. Why is lesson 4 not coming up? Yeah. Aha, here we are. Okay, so we were here. Now have a go again. This is a... What is this letter?
Alif.
Okay, and with that slant at the top, the sound becomes? Okay. Ho. Okay. Okay, this is one of those letters where it's okay, I'll just read it out to you. Val. Okay, don't make it into a Z sound. Val. Excellent. Okay, so when you put the sounds together, it becomes an a, ho, the. A, ho, the. Well done. Okay, this one here. Hello, darling. Can you read me this one? Excellent. Look, see, you worked this one out. After having looked at this one, it looks almost the same. It's just the dot that's different. Okay, so well done. Put that together a bit more fluently. Wajada. Excellent. And this one? Have another go at this one. Okay. Now, do you remember when, yes, there it was yourself. When we read it here, this letter here and this letter here, they're the same. Do you remember what I said to you about this letter, or how you have to say it? I said it had to be thick and heavy, and you had to round your mouth. So how would you say that one? That's it. Okay, so if you read that together again. Okay, fasaqo. Okay, don't make the fa and the sa fat and heavy as well. It's very easy to do. You see a letter that you know is going to be thick and heavy, and then everything before also becomes thick and heavy. It's very natural, you can't help it, but you have to concentrate and make sure you make the thin sounds as thin sounds and the fat sounds as fat sounds. So it's fasaqo. Okay, excellent. Okay, thank you so much, darling. Let me go to mute you now. And you were A26. Okay, well done. You were A26?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, darling. Right, okay. Now, time is going to run away. So what I'm going to do is, seeing as this lesson was done yesterday, I'm going to read out all of these combinations, and then parents, if you can come back to children and listen, and then go through with your children and practice them, okay? Get that back. Balagha. Okay, 1 second. Let me just... I'm just going to mute people. Okay, let me just... Okay, let's go for it again. Kataba, balagha, fataha, shajara, sabara, baqara, rafa'a, akhadha, wajada, fasaqa, amara, walada, abasa, bada'a, ja'ala, khatama, sadaqa, makatha, khalaqa, hasada. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to move on to the lesson which is here. Okay, so now we're going to make things a little bit more interesting by introducing a new sound. Okay. This particular lesson is called the Kasra lesson, and just like the Fatha, Kasra is just another symbol, and I'll read out what's written here. Kasra is another important slanted stroke that is commonly placed below a letter. When a letter carries a kasra, it is called maksur. Here it is written here in Arabic, so you can pronounce it properly when you can read the Arabic properly. Maksur. A maksur letter should be articulated softly, and this means you mustn't do like a hiccup sound, but I'll demonstrate that in a minute. And it mustn't be prolonged for more than 1 second or 1 count, just like a maftu letter. Okay, so what I'm going to do, as this is all sounds, I'm going to, in this particular exercise, read out the sounds as they should be, and then we'll have a practice on the next exercise. We recognize a kasra, okay, and some of you may know it as a zair, because that's how it's pronounced in, or how it's said in Urdu, by this particular line, and it's a slanted line, and it's underneath a letter, okay? So here it is, it's underneath a letter, underneath a line, sorry, and again underneath a line. This is an alif. It has no signs on it whatsoever, so it's just an alif. Here, because the sign is there, this becomes a different sound. And with a kasra, you have to not almost grin, okay? And you stretch your mouth out and you say E. So I'm going to read through these signs and you'll understand the sort of sound that this sign makes, okay? E, B, D, C, G, H, H, D, Z, Z. Be careful here, this is a ra, but when you put it underneath, make sure that it stays very thin, okay? Ri, Z, Si, Shi, Si, Ri, Ti, Zi, Ri, Ri, Fi, Qaf, Qi, Ki, Li, Mi, Ni, Wi, Hi, E. This, sometimes you can get confused because it's a hamza, and so you think, oh, it might be a he, but it isn't. It's one of those tricky ones you just have to watch out for. E, Yi, Ti. Okay, so I've now sounded those letters out. If you need to, you could come back to the recording and have a practice of those. But what we're going to do is we're going to move on to this particular exercise where we can try and practice them together, okay? So let me choose another participant, A28. A28. Assalamu alaikum, A28.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, darling. Okay, we are going to go through this exercise here, and we're going to try and put these sounds together, okay? And this is how this exercise works. There's a word here, and the word is made up of 3 letters. And just like in English, when you first start school, if you can remember, if you need to make a sound and put it together like cat, okay, you would start by saying ka, a, t, and then slowly you say ka, a, t, cat, cat, okay? So what we're going to do is exactly the same here. There's a combination of letters here. We're going to break them up into their separate, and then we're going to try and put them together, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so let's see if you can have a go at this.
Wa, ri,
Excellent. Don't stretch it too long. Ri.
ri,
Excellent.
sa,
Okay. Sa.
sa,
Okay. So now put them together. See if you can say this.
wa, ri, sa,
Okay. And now speed up a tiny bit.
wa, ri, sa,
Okay. Wari.
wari,
Warisa.
wari, sa,
Okay. Excellent. Here we got this one.
ta,
Excellent. The next one.
te,
Okay. In Urdu, we do say be, okay? But this is Arabic, and when we put this symbol underneath, it becomes a B.
bi,
Okay?
a,
Excellent. Now put them together.
ta, bi, a,
Excellent. Well done, because this is all joined up, and you did that quite well. Dabi R.
ta, bi, a,
Okay, don't make that fat, okay? Don't go da, do da. Dabi R.
ta, bi, a,
Okay, excellent. This one.
i,
Ain. So Ain Ze Ri.
I,
Ain.
ein,
That's the letter, okay? And with this underneath, it becomes Ri.
Ri.
Okay, that was really good. Okay, it's one of those letters because you don't hear it every day in your everyday language. It's a tricky letter, but actually, if you practice on it, like I did last week, you put your 2 fingers in the middle of your throat, okay, and then see if you can try and get that sound up from there. Ri.
Ri.
Excellent. Well done. Okay, this one.
Wa.
Okay.
Ja.
Excellent. Okay, put them together.
I. Waja.
Okay. And one more time.
I. Waja.
Okay. I know that this is a tricky letter for you at the moment, okay? But you did it wonderfully here. Okay, so let's break it up into these
Yes,
two.
you did.
Ri,
Ri.
Riwa,
Wa.
Riwa,
Riwa.
Riwaja.
Riwaja.
Excellent. Okay. So let's move to this one here.
Ka.
Okay. This is, let me just show it to you, okay? That one, mine will keep coming up. It is this letter. Oh, okay, I know why it's coming up. Let me just go back to here. Okay. What you're seeing is this letter here, okay, and it has got this round shape here, but and this has got the round shape. But can you see that this is quite a different letter?
Yes.
Okay. And you can see how it's pronounced at the bottom here. Which one is this?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. So, I'm on the, oh, yes, that's the one. Number 5, no, number 6. Okay. So, where were we? Yeah. Okay. So, I've lost track now. Okay. We were here? Yes. So, what is this sound here?
Yeah. I. Yeah.
Well done. And you put them together?
Yeah. Dia.
Excellent. Okay. 2 things. Okay. You were really excellent there because you spotted that this is still a ya. It's changed, hasn't it, from here to here. Excellent. And that's because the ya does change when it joins on at the beginning of a word. Okay. So you did really well. The time. Let's do it again. Ya di ya.
Yeah. Dia.
Ya di ya.
Yeah. Dia.
Excellent. Okay. We are now going to, let me see what the time is. Okay, right, okay. So I'm now going to mute you. You were excellent. If ever you get stuck, always go back when you get stuck with the letters, go back to those exercises, and then that way, every time you get stuck, you could go back and you could recognize those letters and think, oh, that's what that letter is. And then you could come back and have a practice, okay? You did really well. And you were, let me find you here. What number were you again, darling?
805.
805, okay. So here we are. Okay, I'm just going to mute you again. Okay. Right. No, yeah. 805 is there. So 805, have you gone now? Yeah. Okay, so now we are going to go to Anasrat and we're going to go to N30. Okay, Assalamu alaikum, N30.
Wa alaikum salam.
Excellent. Okay, darling. So we're going to carry on. Let's do it from here now, okay?
Lima ni.
Okay.
Lima I.
Okay, we've got a star pupil here. She knows what she's doing. Okay, one more time.
Lima I.
Okay, this letter here is what?
E.
Okay, the sound that you've got to make because of this symbol here is an E, but the letter itself has an effect on it. Let me show you what that letter is. Okay, where are we? Aha. Do you recognize this letter?
Yes.
And it is a?
Noon.
Okay, so now let's go back to our lesson. And
Lima ni.
okay, well done. You've got this the letters completely right. Let's just practice on the timings. We'll start from here. Li,
Li
ma,
ma
ni.
ni.
Li, ma,
Lima
ni.
lima ni.
Okay, and then here, put them together.
Lima ni.
Well done. Limani. Excellent. Let's move on.
Raifa.
Okay, let's do it letter by letter, darling. Yeah. What is this one here?
It's raw.
Okay, and now what we're going to do is make out the sound of it with the zabar on the top.
Ra.
Okay.
Raifa.
Okay. This letter here is not an E. Okay, it's a different letter. Let me show you again.
D.
And the reason I'm going back to this alphabet, parents, is because when the children do get stuck on the letters, the best way to do it is just to go back to the alphabet and show them. Here it is. Okay, and now, darling, can you tell me what this letter is?
Dal.
Okay, well done. You've got it almost right. It's actually a thin letter and it's called dal.
Dal.
Okay, excellent. So now let me go back to lesson number 6. Okay, so can you work out what this sound will be?
Radifa.
Excellent. Okay, so now let's work on the timing. Radifa.
Radifa.
Excellent. Okay, here.
Safiha.
Oh, okay, well done. And this one?
Hamia.
Okay, see this letter here? You seem to be having a little bit of difficulty with it. Do you see here what this letter was? We just had a look.
Hamida.
Excellent. Okay, so what we need to do is just work on the timing. Everything you're reading is in proportion, which is really good. What you've got to do is just speed it up a little bit now. So you go ha-mi-da, hamida.
Hamida.
Excellent. Okay, so now you're going to follow me, okay, as I read these words, okay?
Okay.
Waritha,
Warisa.
waritha.
Warisa.
Okay. Dabi'a,
Tabi'a.
iwaja,
Iwaja.
yadiya,
Yadiya.
limani,
Limani.
radifa,
Radifa.
safiha,
Safiha.
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 Excellent. Okay, remember this sound here, you've got to take a breath. Ha.
Okay.
Okay, safiha.
Safiha.
Excellent. Don't stretch the ha too long. Safiha.
Safiha.
Okay. Hamida.
Hamida.
Excellent. Okay, this is a ha. Okay, just like with the ayn that I was explaining to the other gentleman. Okay, you put your 2 fingers on the middle of your throat and you try and get the sound out just from there. Ha.
Ha.
Excellent. Hamida.
Hamida.
Excellent. Okay then. So this letter here is a tricky one for you. So you'll have to practice on that one, okay, just to recognize it. Okay,
Okay.
thank you so much for your help there. Can you remind me?
Jazakallah.
Your Jazakallah. You are Nasrat 30, weren't you?
Yes.
Okay then, so I'm just going to mute you now and I'm going to move on to somebody else. Thank you so much. Okay, so N32. I think we've had N32 before. So let's see if we can get okay, let's start with the bottom number here. N57. Assalamu alaikum, N57.
Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, everybody's very bright and cheery today. This is what I like. Raring to go. Okay, let me just keep a track on the time. Okay, we are doing excellent with our time. So, right, okay, so now we're going to move on to here and we are going to put these sounds all together into all these different combinations, okay? So let's go for it. Okay, see if you can have a go.
I ra ma.
Okay, excellent. Now see if you can speed that up and join it and make it more fluent.
Imara.
Oh, darling, that's so easy to do, okay, because there's a meme there and there's a ra, but you got them the wrong way round.
Irama.
Excellent. Okay, here.
Sha.
It's tricky, isn't it? Okay, let me go back to the alphabet. Let me find this alphabet here. Okay. Now, I can see why you found that one tricky, okay? See this letter here?
Yes.
Yeah. What is this letter?
Hamza.
No, no, not this one, darling. This one here.
Ha.
Okay, take a breath. Ha.
Ha.
Okay, it might just be the way that the sound is coming through. Ha.
Ha.
Okay, well done. Okay, now let me go on and see if I can find if it's in this lesson or if it's no, okay, it's in the next lesson here. So let me now show you. No, not in this one here. Okay, right now let me see. Is it here? Haha, there it is. Do you recognize this letter? We were just looking at it.
Yes.
Okay, now look how it looks when you join it at the beginning of a word. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, now look how it is here in the middle. Yeah? Hello, Assalamu alaikum, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so can you see how it changes here?
Yes.
Okay, and then at the end it changes again. This is quite a tricky letter really, isn't it? Okay,
Yeah.
but this here is a middle version of this letter. So now let's go back to, this was the lesson, wasn't it? Okay, I've got so many lessons open here. Okay, so here we are. Here is that letter. So what is this then?
Shahida.
Excellent. And just speed it up a little bit, make it more fluent.
Shahida.
Shahida. Excellent.
Yalija.
Excellent. And we're just going to make it a little bit more tighter. Yalija.
Yalija.
Excellent.
Alima.
Okay, excellent. Now this letter here is an ayn, okay, and with this slant at the top with a zabar, okay. I tend to use zabar and zair and pesh. We haven't done pesh yet, but of course the Arabic name is fatha and kasra here, okay. But if you ever hear me say zabar or zair, I'm sure that your moms will explain to you what it is that I'm saying, okay? It's a habit of mine. But this is an ayn, okay, and it's got this zama at the top, zabar at the top, and so we have to pronounce it as an ah.
Ah.
Okay, put your fingers on the middle of your throat and say ah.
Ah.
Okay, it's something you're going to have to work on, okay? An ayn is different to an alif, and it's different to a hamza, okay? And it's quite important that you do work on that sound, because when you get further on and into the grammar Majid, if you make an sound instead of an sound, the meaning of the word that you're reading changes. And of course, because the grammar Majid is from God, we don't want to be changing the meanings of the words, okay? So it's quite important that you work on that. And I did show a technique last week where you put your two fingers on the middle of your throat and just see if you could try and get the sound out from there. Ah.
Ah.
Okay, have a work on that, yeah? But this is alima.
Alima.
Okay, here.
Hafiza.
Okay, you sounded like you were asking me rather than telling me. Okay, this here is a ha. You have to pronounce it that way, ha.
Ha.
Okay, and here, this is a curly bit here, okay? And it's got a dot on the top. Does that help you at all? No? Okay, let me just show you where you can work it out. It's here we are. Okay, so now I've got to now just find this letter here. Aha. Now this letter here, do you know what this is?
Fa.
Okay, it's easy when it's like this, isn't it? Look how it changes when you start a word, okay? You cut it in half, okay? And it's just the front bit. But here, you've got to join in from one letter, and then it's got to lead on into the other letter. See what it looks like here?
Yes.
Okay, so you know what this letter is now?
Yes.
Okay, well done. Okay, so if ever you get stuck with the letter, that's the lesson that you've got to go back to, okay, to work it out. So have a go now.
Hafiza.
Okay, ha,
Ha.
fi,
Fi.
and this is one of those fat and heavy sounds, okay? Zo.
Zo.
Okay, hafizo.
Hafizo.
Okay, well done. So follow after me for this particular line, yeah? Irama,
Irama.
shahida,
Shahida.
yalija,
Yalija.
yalija,
Alija.
alima,
Alima.
hafizo.
Hafizo.
Okay, excellent. Thank you so much for your help, okay? Practice on recognizing this letter, okay? Try and practice on getting this fat sound, okay? And this ayn is quite important, okay?
Okay.
So have a practice of those. Thank you so much, darling. You were, if I remember rightly, N57, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, then thank you so much, darling. Speak to you again soon. Allah Hafiz. So let's just go work up here now. N55. Hello, Assalamu alaikum. N55.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, darling. Okay, so you are going to read this line with me. Okay, so let's go for it. Where I'm pointing to here. Can you read this?
Shadi.
Okay, not to worry. That's okay. Let me show you how you can find that letter. Let's go here. Okay. See this letter here? You know what this letter is? Hello, darling. I can't hear you. Is there can you hear me? Okay, I'm going to actually. Oh, are you? Okay, I'm going to mute you, darling. Yeah, because I actually can't hear what's going on. So I will try and speak to you another time. Okay, but thank you for your time. Okay, N52. Assalamu alaikum. N52.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Okay. Oh, that was such a shame. It was nice to have spoken to that lady. But we will come back to you next time, sweetheart. Okay. Right. Let's go and do this. Okay. Where I'm pointing to. Can you read? Hello. Assalamu alaikum. I think this line is making everybody nervous. Hello, sweetheart?
Yes.
Okay, I would like you to read where I'm pointing to here. Can you read?
Okay.
Can you recognize this letter? Oh dear. Okay, sweetheart.
Yes.
Yes.
Sha.
Sha.
Shariba.
Okay, well done. Shariba.
Shariba.
Okay. Can you recognize this letter? Okay. What do you think it might be?
La.
Okay, well done. Did you think it might have been something different?
No.
No. Okay, then that's okay. Okay, then. So this is a la. This is a
Labi. Sa.
okay. Okay, just 1 second, sweetheart. I'm going to speak to the whole class. This is a letter that actually happens in Urdu as well. Okay. And lots of people who have an Urdu background will pronounce this as a sa. It's almost like an S sound. Okay. And it's almost there, but in Arabic, it looks the same, but it's actually pronounced differently. And you have to pronounce it like with a TH sound. So if you say thing or think, okay? So when you pronounce thing or think, the way you say the th sound, that's how you should be pronouncing this, yeah? Th. Okay, so if you come back to this young lady who's reading with me, have another go.
Sa.
Okay, so this is something you're going to work on, okay? Sa, labi, sa.
Labi. Sa.
Okay, la,
La.
bi,
Bi.
sa.
Sa.
Labi, sa.
Labi. Sa.
Okay, let's move on to this one.
Ba. La. Da.
Okay, this letter here, sorry? One more time?
Ba. La. Di.
Okay, now if we speed it up and try and keep to the right timings.
Okay. Baladi.
Excellent, okay. Baladi.
Baladi.
Okay, here.
A. Z. Na.
Okay.
Azina.
Okay. This letter here, again, I know why you're saying is Z, okay, but that's an Urdu way of saying it. And Urdu is a lovely language. I wish I could speak it myself. But this is Arabic, okay, and the sound of this particular letter is a dal, okay? And when you put this slant underneath, you say the, okay? So it's adina.
Adina.
Okay, don't make it into a the sound, okay? It's a the, adina.
Adi. Azina.
Okay, have a practice of it at home, okay? I will try and read all of these out and then you can always come back and listen to the recording and have a go at working out how to make this sound, yeah? But this is adina.
Azina.
Okay, here.
A. Mi. La.
Okay, and now put them together.
Amila.
Excellent. Okay then. So actually I can't even correct you on that one. Amila. Okay, well done. So let me just read through this line with you. You follow me. Shariba,
Shariba.
labitha,
Labisa.
baladi,
Baladi.
adina,
Adina.
amila.
Amila.
Excellent. Okay, sweetheart, you need to practice on the sound of this, okay? And the sound of this, if you possibly can, okay? Sa, sa, you put your tongue between your teeth and you say sa, and here it's again the same, but you make a slightly different sound, the, okay? All right then, darling, thank you so much for your help. And you were, let me find you, you were N52, okay? So thank you so much for your help, and I'll speak to you another time. Jazakallah, darling. Sorry, I cut you off. Okay, N51. Let's have N51. Assalamu alaikum. Oh, wa alaikum salam, darling. Okay, very nice. Okay, let's carry on then.
Ha. Ba. Bi. To.
Okay, see if you can put them together.
Ha. Bi. To.
Okay, well done. Okay, let's just break this down, yeah? This sound here becomes a ha,
Ha.
ha,
Ha.
B.
Ti.
Happy.
Hati.
To.
To.
Habito.
Habito.
Okay. This here, okay, do it as if you're going to say hat. Hat.
Ha.
Habito.
Habito.
Okay. Fat letter, okay, to. Habito.
Habito.
Okay. Pay attention to your timings as well, darling, okay? You don't want to, if you say be, don't say do, don't stretch it, okay? And there was just a little bit of a hint of a stretch there. Habito.
Habito.
Okay. Here.
Fa. Li. Ma.
Excellent. And now let's put them together.
Fala. Fali. Mi. Ma.
Okay, it gets tricky, doesn't it? Because you've got up sounds and down sounds, and then you've got to make different letters, and it becomes tricky sometimes, okay? Fa,
Fa.
fa,
Fa.
fali,
Fali.
falima.
Falima.
Okay, well done. Okay, let's move on to here.
Ko. Ma. Wa.
Okay, this. Okay, well done. Okay, now put them together.
Ka. Mi. Wa. Vi.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, this is o. Follow me. O, ma,
Ma.
ri.
Wa. Vi.
O, ma, ri. Okay, sweetheart, just wait 1 second, yeah? Let me read it and then you follow me, yeah? O,
Ka.
ma,
Ma.
ri.
Vi.
O, ma,
Kama.
o, ma, ri.
Kama. Vi.
Excellent, there you got it, okay? And did you see how I did that? And this is something for the parents to be listening to, yeah? It becomes tricky for us as adults. We know what's going on and we've been so used to reading these that we forget how tricky it is for some of the children. But if we break it down when they're having difficulty, o, and then join in the next one, o, ma, ri. And you just saw how that child actually managed to get that sound, okay? So that's a technique that you can use if somebody's having difficulty. Okay, sweetheart, let's carry on.
Va. La. Ti.
Okay, and now join it together.
Va. La. Ti.
Okay, and now a little bit more fluent and a little bit quicker.
Va. La. Ti.
Okay, almost there. You got the wala right, and then you stopped before you said that. One more time.
Va. La. Ti.
Excellent. Okay, here.
Sa. Sa. Na.
Excellent.
Ta.
The sound does make, the letter does make a the sound, but this here change.
Ti.
Excellent. Okay, so now put them together.
Si. No. Sa. Na. Sana. Ti.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, well done. That was really good. Follow me for this ones, okay? Habito,
Habito.
falami, oh, what am I like? Falima,
Falima.
falima,
Falima.
omari,
Kama. Mi.
walad, omari. That's right. Waladi,
Waladi.
sanati,
Sati.
sanati.
Sanati.
Excellent. Okay, sweetheart. Okay. Yeah, just keep practicing. Okay. And I will speak to you again another time. Now remind me again. Okay, you're N52?
And 51.
N51. Okay, I'd forget my head if it wasn't screwed on sometimes. Okay, thank you, sweetheart. I'll speak to you again another time. I love this. Okay, right. We are coming towards the end of the class, and what I would like to do is I would like to read out all of these combinations so that if you will have them all on the recording, and then you can come back and listen to them and then have a go at practicing them, okay? So, right, here we go. Irama, Shahida, Yalija, Alima, Hafiza, Shariba, Labitha, Baladi, Adina, Amila, Habita, Falima, Qamari, Waladi, Sanati, Fafazi, Fafazi, Fafazi'a. And I did it that way because there's 4 sounds here. So sometimes children will get a little bit puzzled. So you just have to do it a bit slower. Fafazi'a. Ya Isa, Ya Isa. Qalami, Bariqa, Kariha. Nasiya, Hosira, Raziya. Falaqi, Fahiya. Fariha, Falima, Ibili, Rabiha, Maliki, Hiya, Ma'iya, Limani, Sohira, Lima. Okay, as I said, all of these will be on the recording. Please do come back and have a listen and assist your children. Try and use some of the techniques that were shown here. And before we do the end dua, I would just like to say that there are some children who are still signing in with the wrong ID. You have names and you have Jamaats, but if you you will have an ID, something along the lines of TQ, G1, and it goes on like that. That's the ID that you need to sign in with, okay? So what we're going to do is I'm going to now quickly do a part of this dua. I will have to do some sort of dua and my time is running out. So Allahumma anis wahshati fi qabri, Allahumma arhamni bil Qur'anil azim. Okay. And I'm going to stop there and just read quickly. Oh Allah, dispel all my fears in my grave. Oh Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran. Thank you so much for your time and your patience. I hope this has been helpful to you. Allah Hafiz.